very reliable, and we frankly wouldn't be able to sleep easy at night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's difficult to argue against that.
Yeah, definitely. And the big inconvenience of doing disclosure is basically we're naked and we have all to deal with at once. I mean,
yes.
When I say all, I'm speaking about clients, I'm speaking about partners, I'm speaking about shareholders, I'm speaking about banks, I'm speaking about
staff,
employees,
yes.
obviously.
Yeah.
I'm speaking about the legal impact that this has, because we need to address a number of authorities all at once, rather than being much more. I mean, if we don't disclose, we don't need to address a legal authority all at once.
Right.
I mean, it creates a volume of stuff that you take in the face, which is quite considerable.
Yeah. No, I think we all realize that the biggest worry is that if we go for a voluntary disclosure, then, as you mentioned, you have to deal with everything at once.
Yeah.
And you lose control of the process.
Yeah.
And very likely we will lose the possibility of saving the company then.
But I mean, that's quite a cool, because
That's quite a one.
quite a cool to say that, in the sense that you could argue. I mean, I'm quasi playing devil's advocate here, but you could argue that if we didn't self-report and the government authorities then approached us, then if it really was the company's life at stake, I would have thought that it would be more severe if we were approached than if we did the approaching. The likelihood of survival, I would suggest, would be increased if we were to approach than be approached.
Yes, but you will not be approached by everybody at once. So you would be would be able to deal with crises as they go about, rather than there you have all the crises at once. I mean,
that's true. You won't have the synchronicity with if we are approached that you would have if we did the approaching. No, that's true, certainly. But I don't think we can half bake it. I'm not sure. I don't know. Can we, is it realistic to go to our clients and have, before we talk, please sign this confidentiality agreement in terms of what we're about to discuss, in hoping that they then don't conclude that we must go to the authorities?
Oh, I don't disagree. I mean, the clients are going to refuse this, huh? Rightly so.
You see, I can't help in my mind keep going back to the point we're in breach of these various O&M and lease contracts. What are we going to do about that? I mean, what are we going to do about that?
And if
we don't, I understand, but with disclosure, I meant disclosing to authorities. Huh?
I know, precisely. But I'm thinking on just a level.
Yeah, but Bernard, what do you mean to authorities? Because once you disclose to authority, you make it public. In reality.
You know, but that's why I would, everyone I guess would prefer not to disclose to authorities, and as regards the clients, there to have a confidential meeting with the top guy of the client. And I doubt that the client would oblige us to go to the authorities, because that is a duty which us, as possible culprits, don't even have. We are not obliged to go to the authorities, therefore why would clients oblige us to do so?
So, if we were able to go to clients and convince them of what a wonderful job we've done to redeem ourselves, so yes, you'd think that would be good argument to suggest to the client, look, this is what we've done, and make it so thorough and so convincing. That's always a possibility, but the fact is you cannot guarantee, and I'm really particularly thinking about Exxon, the amount of fuss they've gone to about our joint venture partners, the Sonosing partners, and the potential change was huge. You know, Jay was basically commandeered to go to Washington and explain the situation over that. We cannot ever guarantee that the client won't come back and say, well, thank you for coming, we hear what you say, we happen to be the biggest company in the world, and this is one of the most important issues in our life, in our blood, we do require you, please, to self-report.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's the overall debate. I think we need to prepare the elements in all of this, but the overall debate we're going to have is associated to that. And under the different scenario, what is the remediation action and the timing we're associated with those remediation action we need to do.
But as regards the provisions in the contract which John set out some time ago, and which require us to report irregularities, we are already in breach because of the irregularities. Not reporting them makes that we are again in breach.
Correct.
But the difference between not reporting and being aware of the irregularities is not a big one. We are in breach already.
Yes.
So if we don't report, that remains to some extent the same. I know it may be a bit simple, but
Well, I mean, the obligations are, of course, in the contracts are basically similar to the effect that we have to put right what's gone wrong.
yes.
But we are also supposed to report to the client too.
Yeah, I realize that, but the most important issue, I think we all agree, is to take the decision, this must be stopped, and we are going to put the company on the right path. That's the essence of what we need to do. I know it is not as complete as contractual provisions may require us, but we would, in any case, achieve the intention of those various provisions in the contract, which is to behave and work in an ethical behavior.
Mm-hmm. No, exactly, and I mean there is a bit of a beauty to be disclosed. In fact, it could help us. Because if we say, listen, you know, we come into this and people in the past were tied up with some of the things, so they couldn't address the issue, didn't know how to address the issue. There is a new management which is coming there. We unearth this issue. We're saying, listen, we're the leader in this industry. We want to show we want to demonstrate other ways of working. But for this, we really need to get the support of our partners, of our clients, and so on. We might get some brownie points. Is it going to be easy? No. But we might get some brownie points.
Yeah, particularly partners.
Yeah. I'm not sure agents will love it, but that's just... Okay. So I think on this topic, there is some work to be done with the BRA. Obviously regarding the advantage and disadvantage of the two solutions and the impact on the financing, on our loan facilities, which on our shareholders, also disclosure to shareholders is important. Because we cannot say that this is not going to have any business impact. If we were not to disclose,